And YouTube says we're live. So let's see. In the chat, we're looking at Jenny Pennington, Mind and Body Co., Mama Bear, Amy, Amy Broussard Homestead. How about that? Let's see. Built on the Rock Homestead, All the Things Acres, Suburban Hillbilly. I saw the comment is gone, but I saw Jake was here from Nunya, Texas on the back 20. Somehow that one disappeared. Hopefully Jake didn't take it. There he is. Hey, Jake. And Miss Lippy. And little Frenchie. And Mr. Buddy. People rolling in. Love it.
I told you your comment was going to get...
My title?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Big Dreams, Tiny Budget. Hello, Anne Marie.
I keep getting these survey, like polling survey.
Yeah, just got it too. It's spam. Carpenter Self-Reliance, good to see you. Earlier this morning, Kiri from Built on the Rock Homestead and I were messaging. Says she got the air conditioner removed from the window so that she can run her freezer. I mean, run her heater now. That's great news.
I was just saying, why does the air conditioner have anything to do with running the freezer? But
hello and welcome. It's been a while.
And there's Michigan Daffodil. I knew she would be here.
Long time no see. Been busy with gardening all summer and got most inside and prepared for storing. That's excellent. Great news. We were able to can up a whole lot of carrots this year. We bought some on sale. We didn't grow carrots. And a friend of mine, a coworker, harvested a deer and gave us some meat. So we were able to can up some of that stuff for the prepper pantry as well. So that was great. Farmer in Adele Acres, good evening. It's been a little while that we haven't seen you either. Welcome. Yep, we appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you for the reminder, Mama Bear. Scared if I remove my window AC, we will get an Indian summer and I'll need it again. Yeah, truth. I had to break out the flannel here in Southwest Louisiana. Bake a leg and let's dig it. Hello there. We had it. Okay. It is very early for us to get a frost, and we got a frost this morning. It was down to, you saw 33, right?
33 on the thermometer,
yeah. Normally we don't have a frost until what?
End of November, early December.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're a month and a half early for a frost. Kelly, welcome.
Flannel shirts are for Indiana North.
I've been to Indiana North once.
Kelly said it was 33 there this morning.
Our life, welcome.
Yikes! It was pretty frosty this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And super early. Our sweet potatoes took a hit. They look burnt.
I should have gotten a picture. I could have showed that because I'm using StreamYard. Allison, hello. I'm getting chilly.
Got down to 60 inside my house.
We appreciate that. As always, Lake Ferry.
A 60 is not too bad.
Arthur, Wendy.
Now last night I did turn the heater on.
You got flannel. I got an Eskimo soon, Miss Lippy said.
But why does the heater sit on 62?
That's odd.
Yeah, I don't know.
It shouldn't be.
I think our thermostat just does what it wants to.
It is connected to the internet.
Our internet is. Reagan's on the phone call, right?
Firefly
He's always got an excuse, Kelly. I gotta mess with him. But I did set the heater on last night at 65 degrees. It did kick on a couple of times just to kind of break the chill when it got really cold. But other than that, I mean, I don't think it's rained at all today.
I'm sure it didn't. You got up to 72, I saw. Well, it's 72 now in here. It's getting pretty comfortable outside, inside.
It was actually pretty nice outside today. It was a little bit chilly. Now, yesterday was cold. That wind was kicking yesterday.
with the
I got
wind,
wind
yeah.
burn. Ugh.
And it's supposed to be cold again tonight. What they're expecting? They're saying 36.
Well, they said 37 last night.
I know.
So
Hey Taylor, hello, welcome. Good
we
to see
broke
you.
records of lifetime. Wait. How cold was it for Lippy?
Record-breaking cold in your area, Lippy?
29 degrees.
Sheesh.
Nope.
Lake Ferry said 28. Was it? Yeah.
Coffee. I need coffee. He was on the phone, Reagan. You'll have to get Kelly to make your coffee.
Southern Boy Prepper, welcome.
Because you didn't, again, come visit.
So, let's see. Let's see if I can do this.
What? What are you doing?
I'm about to share this.
Oh.
You guys already know. We talk about it every week.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do a huge giveaway when we hit 5,000 subscribers, right?
You better help me.
We're getting close. So I'm going to.
You got to help me get all that stuff prepared.
I'm going to show you what I see when I look at the channel dashboard. And I have it zoomed in on the particular number that we're looking at tonight. 4920. We have 80 subscribers to go. So with your help, we can make this goal sooner rather than later.
Reagan says he just got off the phone. He's going to barge into one of our lives one time. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that to happen.
That's going to be great. Oh, that'll be awesome.
I don't believe it'll happen, but you know, maybe. That's the day it's going to snow.
Lori says she's going to mail you seeds. Must have been a while because I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
What seeds?
Refresh my memory. Y'all, my memory is terrible. Mama Bear is amazing because I was supposed to do some stuff for her last week and she sent me a message, an email reminder this week. Thank God, because I had forgotten. Oh, dragon tongue beans. Yes.
Dragon something.
Dragon something.
Tongue. Stay on the front end of the dragon.
All right.
Hey Taylor, so sorry to hear about the death of your pet. That's always hard. We can definitely relate. I don't know exactly what you're going through, but I can definitely relate because was it last April, a year and a half ago, we had to put down our golden retriever. That was a very, very difficult decision and a tough day. So our prayers for you.
Grammy Karen came in. We missed that comment. It says, did I miss the part about homeschooling? No, Grammy Karen, we have not gotten to that yet. So
we haven't gotten to it yet.
Amy, I thought you said dragon tongue beans.
She did.
Yep.
Exactly. That's what they're called.
They are like a green bean. They're very similar to regular style green beans, but they have purple streaks going down the veins.
I wouldn't call it. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull it.
I have a packet. Oh, well, you can pull it up. I have an empty packet somewhere because I was trying to hold on to them.
Let's see if I can do image. It's kind of like striations, I guess. Hopefully I'm not messing up the. Oh, and this is actually Baker Creek, so you can see. Let me zoom in and share.
I'm glad you know how to do that because
sometimes it takes me a second.
It's the top.
There it is. No, it's that one. You're right. There. It's like green beans, like pole beans. Mm-hmm. They're a little flatter than green beans.
But they grow like bush beans.
That's right. They do grow like bush
They're a bush variety.
But when you cook them, the purple disappears and they
it
turn
lightens.
green.
It doesn't completely disappear.
I'd say it disappears. Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, I've cooked them a few times.
I like them. They taste similar to a green bean, but they've got a little bit of a sweeter taste. Not by much. It's slightly different flavor. I like them. My mom started
Farmer
growing
Miguel
those.
says, like streaks.
Yeah.
Not in your underwear though. I don't like streaks.
Stop.
I don't like streaks in
Why?
my underwear. Where to begin? Hello, welcome. Our newest channel member, Where to Begin Homestead.
Oh. Wow. Built in the rock.
Miss Patty, if I didn't say hi, hello.
Read.
Built on. Oh. I got 3 hours of sleep. I almost walked out of my with butter and oh you didn't you didn't pay for it. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for being honest.
That's how my memory has been lately. Yeah. Oh, it's terrible. And I think I have so much going on, and I don't multitask very well unless I have a list. If I have a list, I can, not a problem. And that's why I keep notebook and paper with me.
Well,
pretty much everywhere I go.
We haven't really prepared the discussion for tonight, have we? About the benefits of homeschooling and things like that. But the reason why I titled the live stream what I did today
a list
is because is because today the CDC. What?
Is anyone else having trouble hearing Brett or Amy tonight, or is it just on my end? I've already refreshed. Is our camera picking up? Our audio picking up? Is it loud enough? Do I need to talk louder?
5 by 5, fine. Okay.
Okay, cool. Because I can talk louder.
Sorry, you're having trouble. Our life. Let's see. So I have an article. I'm not going to go into the article, but I will show you the screen. I mean the headline, and I won't be reading the headline because that's where they get you.
Where to begin so we sound and look good.
Well, thank you.
I think they need to get their eyes checked.
So I'll read portions of this headline. It says the CDC panel unanimously voted. This was today. Unanimously, 15-0 voted to add the C19 shots to the childhood V schedule. What does that mean? Well, on the surface,
Michigan said that's a pre-vote, from my understanding.
Oh. So that means that...
I agree, Mama Bear. That was my response too.
So if you are opposed to, if you're opposed to that shot, which most of you are, I believe, because when I posted on Facebook, a lot of you guys responded to that. Anyway, might be a good idea to start looking into.
Lippy said that is correct, but have to vote on it.
Legal, what you can do legally. Yes, Eugene Yu got arrested as well. That's right.
Oh, trust me, if it's in the headlines of, it's happening.
That has to do with.
He usually knows something about it.
The Eugene Yu has to do with Connect, KONNECK CH, Connect, something like that. Yeah. Apparently, the guy was, or the company, the organization that he headed up, was sharing voter info with the Chinese Communist Party.
Oh, awesome. Libby said it's based on states they will move forward. Okay. Well,
here I was thinking, because I was thinking we were pretty much getting done with all that.
Have you seen our governor?
Yes, I know.
So
we're a red state with a blue governor. Go figure.
Well, maybe for now.
For now.
Because our wonderful Attorney General is running for governor.
Our Attorney General, Jeff Landry, you may have heard of him.
Is amazing.
He has been heading up some major lawsuits against the Biden regime.
It's the mRNA is what they're titling it. So it's going to cover not only this one, but further.
All subsequent ones.
Yep.
All the ones that don't work.
I'm not reading that one out loud. Yes.
So what did you found out? So you did a little research today on why they might be doing this as far as liability.
Oh, that
Can you
one.
share?
Oh, I closed that article.
You close it.
Can
you try to remember what you read?
Pretty much from what I'm understanding is it covers whether or not they can be sued, the pharmaceutical companies.
So basically,
if it's a recommended injection,
if it's recommended for children and placed on the schedule,
right,
then that gives the companies
medical liability, something or other. Yeah.
How was it phrased?
Exemption.
Liability exemption.
Yep.
And we all know, because we've been looking up and we do our research and we speak to people. There are injuries associated with this thing.
Oh, there's another article on that too. They opened up a forum for comments prior to this vote, and there was hundreds and thousands of comments, and most of them are coming from lawyers, doctors, medical professionals. These people have seen these injury injection injuries day to day.
Well, see, Taylor, the deal with that is
exactly. Hello, Arthur Leslie.
They like to tout that all scientists and doctors agree. Well, here's my thing. When 4 out of 5 dentists agree, you hear that on commercials all the time. When 4 out of 5 dentists agree, you don't kick the 5th dentist off of social media, take away his license, and replace him with one who does agree. That's how it's supposed to work. By not doing those things.
Well, nobody ever questions why didn't he agree.
That's what makes us conspiracy theorists, because we question.
Somebody tells me, 4 out of 5 professionals agree with this product. Well, why didn't the 5th one? Tell me what he knew that was different.
Well, look, okay, I
want his opinion more than I want the 4.
Do you guys ever look at product reviews? If something has a 4 out of 5 stars, what's the first reviews you're going to go look at?
I look at the bad ones.
We all do. Does that make us conspiracy theorists when it comes to retail shopping?
Kind of.
Same difference. Why is that any different? Because they didn't want a control group. When there's a control group, this is science. This is real science, guys. When there is a control group, then you compare the control group with the experiment group. That's not the right word. Help me, John.
most of those are okay. Let me try that again. Most of those reviews are from people paid to put them there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that too. In both situations.
Right. Well, and sometimes you can really look through them and see, but I don't always. Okay, if I'm buying something from Amazon, I don't only look at Amazon reviews for that product. I go to other sites and find those same products and look at their reviews as well.
Yep. Pure blood.
I like middle reviews. 3 stars to get. I look at all of them. The first ones I normally look at the bad ones, because sometimes people leave a bad review because it's just, sorry, but it's operator error. And you can kind of read into some of those. But I like the actual review, not just Product sucked.
That's like
Why?
giving it's like giving Marie Callender a bad review because you burned the pie in the oven. There are those
I know.
kinds of reviews.
I ask friends. I don't trust reviews because my friends get paid to write them.
Oh.
Wow. And see, I'm just the opposite. If you ever see a review for me, it's genuine. If your product is crap, I'm going to tell you it's crap. If your product is great, I'm going to tell you it's great. If it's I'm going to tell you that too.
Like I couldn't trust Miss Lippy to write any review on any type of electronics. Just messing with you.
It won't do. That's what she's going to write.
Say hi, Abby.
Hi, Abby.
I knew she was going to do that.
So far, I have a title.
Were you writing an essay?
Yeah.
So far, she has a title.
How many words you need?
750. It's less than 1,000, so I'm happy.
How many words are in your title?
Not 750.
Oh, people are saying hi to you.
Let's not reveal the product I make. You can imagine the complaints we get. Everybody, you're going to find somebody to complain about everything, you know.
Michigan Daffodil says, I looked at our local obits today. High percentage of too young, 40s to 60s age of unexpected deaths. I
There's
saw
one in
today.
Mississippi.
It was a Mississippi college, 19-year-old college football player found deceased.
So she's writing in Spanish. Essay.
Hey, essay.
she said, y'all are stupid.
Wait, I'm wearing the flannel too. This is going to be great.
What are you doing?
Wait, I can't.
God.
My neck's too big to to button that top one.
That's great.
Wait, there we go. Teacher told me to turn in my essay, but I ain't no snitch. Abby doesn't get it. It's.
I'm not sitting here. I'm just pretending that he's.
But like those gang
normal.
members, they call each other essay.
Oh. We're going to pretend that didn't happen.
Right. A week to write a product. To write a review, product may work great for the first time. Yep. Have something. Exactly. I do the same thing. I did reviews on our
I did that rat trap.
security cameras. They sent me a free security camera.
Oh, I did a video on that.
And then pressured me for months to do a review on it. And I simply replied, I will do a review on it, but I want to use it for a few months and know what I'm doing with it. Know that it works.
Yeah.
Did you ever end up doing that?
I did a review. I did a very lengthy review on it.
We were supposed to do one on that that little weather center thing.
Oh, the one sitting over there that I use every day.
Yeah, and I did some videoing on it, and then the hurricanes happened, and the video never got finished. So homeschooling. We've been homeschooling for 9 years. Over 9 years. Abby
started third grade.
Abby was halfway through the third grade when we started homeschooling. And we were homeschooling Abby and Katie, our middle daughter. Katie is now 21.
We don't want to talk about that. That makes me old.
Well, Cheyenne's 24.
Mm-mm.
Okay, anyway.
I'm about to be 18.
Hush.
Abby's going to be 18
No,
in 2
she's
months.
not. She's staying 17 forever.
You bitch.
What'd you call her?
Oh.
Like I would ever say that. I have zero death wish, thank you.
10th year homeschooling also.
Wow.
Well, yeah, I guess we're into our 10th year. 9.5 is going to be our longest because Abby's going to graduate.
Maybe.
Well, Abby,
if she gets that essay done.
You're going to be finished with LAVCA classes. LAVCA, it's Louisiana Virtual Charter Academy. That's online public school from home. That's what we do. It's not traditional homeschooling. You'll be finished with your last class this semester. So you're not taking any
and Christmas break
classes in the spring.
No, but I'm taking 4 college classes.
Right. Through dual enrollment, she'll be taking 4 college classes.
At the local university.
And at the expense of LAVCA, of the homeschool.
Yeah, I don't got paid.
Okay, we don't do a traditional homeschool. It is a public online school. But it works very similar. She just has teachers online.
It's kind of an in-between between brick and mortar public education and homeschooling. So it's kind of in between. She still gets all the credentials of the brick and mortar education system school, but it's from home where we get to spend more time, more involvement, and we can monitor what she's being taught. There's not near the immersion into the propaganda side of being at school.
With the curriculum that she's doing, they
Blended
learned
learning. I like that.
They learned
Mr. Comment?
Like about the different religions. They didn't press into Christianity, but they learned a little bit about it and learned some of the parables and things like that in elementary. And then but they also went into
congratulations,
several different other religions, but they didn't push you to one way or the other.
Thank you, Grandma Karen.
It wasn't a push to believe it. It was more or less the history of it.
Canadian.
And I think that's important. You should know the different religions that are out there. I mean, and then choose.
Congratulations. Where to begin? Miss Patty said she's going to be a great grandmother.
Wow. No, she's not that old.
You don't have to be that old. We're grandparent age.
No, we are not.
Yes, we are.
No, we are not.
I don't know who you think is giving you grandbabies.
We are the age.
It's not none of us.
No, we are not. I am not claiming that crap at all.
So we have really enjoyed homeschooling. We're calling it homeschooling because that's what it is to us.
I can hear Lippy laughing in my head. Oh man.
We've enjoyed doing that and being more involved in the kids' education. And they still have field trips. They still have they still have
I'll allow you to say that, John.
The interaction, the social aspect of it all.
Congratulations, Patty. That's amazing.
They're not weirdos. Back when I was a kid, that was the common way of thinking was homeschoolers are weirdos, and a lot of them were. But nowadays, that's not even the truth. I mean, we're breaking stereotypes.
Some were, but some weren't. Just because the ones you knew were.
I don't think I knew any, but it was just like a stigma, just an idea. Homeschoolers are weird,
And people still have that.
And people ask, aren't you afraid your kids are going to be different? That's kind of the point.
Well, we don't want them to be weirdos, although we did end up with an Abby. She's over there dancing with headphones, listening to music
Susan.
and trying to write an essay and can't figure out why she only has a title.
Listening to music is actually proven to increase study habits and better grades. Thank you very much, Mother.
I'm hitting 50.
62 5 grandkids.
Wow.
And the oldest is 19, so you could be a great grandma.
No. See what Lippy said? She's 58, has a 15, 11, and 5-year-old grand.
Wait, okay, John. I don't know what men say is. You're gonna have to dumb it down. Not chili bowl haircut.
I didn't know you were 58. I didn't realize you were that old.
Mom!
I didn't think she was that age.
Bends
I
over.
thought she was younger than that.
My grandma was 36. Wow, your grandma was 36 when you were born. Well, yeah, that makes sense. 18 and 18. Yeah. Or something along those lines. Yeah. It's crazy to think about somebody who's 36 being a grandmother.
There you go. I homeschooled my kids a good part of their younger grades, and they were well adjusted, mature, and responsible. And that's what it is. They learn to think for themselves. They learn to question things, but they also
I just rubbed my contact almost out of my eye.
don't
Wow,
do that.
thanks, buddy.
But they learn to figure out the answers for themselves instead of waiting for an answer out of a book.
Oh, Mensa is the brainiacs. What's it stand for? I'm curious.
Buddy says she is antique.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
That's just rude. Slap him.
Mr. Buddy better run.
Wow. That's rude. Oh man.
Wait, when Miss Lippy comes next week Miss Lippy's coming. I'll send her home with things that she can hit Buddy with.
Good ideas.
Like a pumpkin.
No, that pumpkin's gonna be gone. Probably tomorrow.
That light just came on again.
Yep, I'm gonna unplug that one.
Hey Google, turn off the reading light.
Turning the reading light off.
Miss Lippy isn't hitting 58, she is hitting Mr. Buddy. 71 with one child, 29 that just recently got married. I told him, do not even think about making me a grandparent anytime soon. See, that's how I'm feeling. I don't know.
Now with the CDC vote today, that's just one reason.
Yeah, I'm not holding my breath on that either, John.
Why you would want to homeschool your kids. There is a assload of propaganda and indoctrination happening in public school. Anything that the government touches.
Wait. Read Lippy's comment.
Turns to shit. Come when you cook, drink coffee, and wait. Who was that talking? Oh no, no machine talking to me.
Can you hear it in the Lippy voice?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That little voice is...
Amy decided that she wants to Jetson fire our whole house.
No, not the whole house, but it makes it easier for me.
I could probably more easily name what's not on the internet right now.
Shut up. The coffee pot's not.
Would it be if you could?
No, because I don't like those high-dollar coffee pots. They're confusing. I need
Hey,
something
Nanny
just
Joyce.
press the go.
I don't have great grandkids yet.
She said I'm bringing my blessing on.
But I have great kids. See what I did there?
Lippy's gonna bless the voodoo out of our house. She coming to kill Google. I like my Google because
Patty. Hey, Miss Patty.
yes, I did. It helps me remember
You got here
things.
just in time.
It
Patty.
helps. It helps me to keep track of timers and calendars and the weather because most days I don't even know what the weather's gonna be.
Ask Google. Oh, I haven't done that.
No, we're not.
I'm not doing that on live.
No, because she's already skitzing because of the connection issues. Know what your school district is teaching. Some districts are still good, but many are beyond horrible. Ours aren't too bad. But the curriculum that we use is actually quite a bit more advanced than the local kids. And the only reason I know that is because I've asked nieces and nephews questions, that are in similar grades about what they're learning. And they are quite a bit behind from our curriculum.
You know what would be really creepy, Lippy? If somebody took a Google Home or an Alexa with all the functionality and put it in a Furby. That would be creepy.
Wait,
Furbies are creepy already.
Say again.
If somebody took all the functionality of an Alexa or a Google Home and put that in a Furby, just because Furbies are creepy little
It's a gremlin.
demon floofs.
Wait, what is it?
It's a demon floof.
I use the thing to turn on different lights, and it makes it easier for me. I like it because if we're away from home, I can make it look like we are home.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
I saw a clip of a woman at a school board meeting talking about a book that shouldn't be in the children's section because of its.
I've been hearing about
because it
some
was
things
sexually
that were...
explicit. So in the school board meeting, okay, get this. The school board members were disagreeing with her that the book should be taken out of the children's section in the library. Which I'm not for banning books. That's a whole different. But get this.
But you wouldn't put a Playboy magazine in a kid's section.
Hang on. She started reading from this book at the school board meeting on the microphone, and the school board member says, "Ma'am, can you please stop? There are children present." They just proved her point, and the audience erupted there in laughter. Like,
that's crazy.
Mind blown. Can you not see this? Prepper Book Club. Hello and welcome.
I have too many holes in my place with stuff going off. It doesn't just, okay, sometimes for whatever reason that light disconnects from the internet.
Look, I'm cutting up. It's really nice. Like this light, and there's several in the kitchen. All of the kitchen lights are now these nice Google connected bulbs. We can use, I don't necessarily need the voice activation, but it makes it easier. You can change the colors and you can change the brightness of all the bulbs. And that's great. I like that.
I do too. We can watch TV, we can dim them all down, and I don't have to buy special switches and have you install them. I did it all by myself.
Did it all by yourself. I'm so proud of you. And what she was reading was disgusting. Yes, it was. Just get a clap on, clap off.
No.
That would just, I don't know. That would probably go on and off at weird times.
Yeah, every time Abby bangs a pot on the countertop, which is like
often.
Yeah, a lot.
Abby gets in a rush a little too often.
I have one smart plug for Christmas to turn the tree off and on.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Well, and I'm doing it with the certain appliances and stuff. I don't have smart power plugs.
Great
or
for
anything.
Elderly and disabled. Good idea. Yeah, that makes sense too. It's also, we thought about it too. Well, Amy thought about it and I agreed that it was a good idea. That if we're out, like nobody's home for an extended period of time.
I said that already, but yeah.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
You guys weren't listening. You can turn them off and on remotely, is what I was going to say, in case you didn't hear.
Well, then too, if we're coming home late and all the lights are turned off, then I can have a light turned on before we get in.
Or you walk in the door and say, "Turn the lights on."
Yeah, right.
Something like
I
that.
don't step on the annoying cat that's always in my feet.
Amazon bought the iRobot vacuum now. Oh, I heard about this. Now they not only know exactly what you buy, but they also have the exact layout of your house, furniture included. Yeah.
Okay, I have the stupid robot.
You don't even use that anymore, but what was it called?
I don't know what it's called, but it's definitely not whatever. It was like the cheapest little robot. thing. It works great, but it's dumb. It doesn't have a layout of anything. It plays bumper cars around the appliances. It's not even a Roomba. I think it's a D-Bot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
there you go.
it's like
Something like that.
Dollar
yeah.
General brand. Not really.
But it
When I'm not talking.
it cleans the house, but it bangs into everything and then turns around. But it doesn't really turn.
It's funny because we were talking about something being stupid. And you were like, huh?
Buy a timer for lights to turn them on and off. No smart stuff needed. I like my smart stuff. Yep, that's what I said. Shut up,
It wasn't Debo. That was Debo.
It's D-Bot. That's the name of it.
The letter D, bot. Debo was in Friday, and Bebop was a bad guy on the Ninja Turtles. I remember that.
I think it's D-E-E-B-O-T.
Oh.
So you can't spell either. I'm a smart devices. See, that's my problem. I need help. I need help in the smart department. But yeah, I use it for like timers, and because when I'm canning, that thing can hold multiple timers and tell me which one is which, and so I've got a timer for canner 1 and a timer for canner 2, and these things are cooling and this thing. So yeah, it really helps to get me through that kind of stuff, but it's also helping me with a list.
Isn't our fridge internet capable?
No.
I thought you had said it was when we bought it.
No. There's a different model that is. It's this model with a extra number or different letter. I don't know, but it's the same model but slightly different.
Well, I'm just saying that would be one thing that I definitely don't need attached to the internet is the fridge.
Yeah, I don't need the refrigerator and I don't need the stove to be smart. I don't want to turn my oven on or off from a distance. No. That would be weird. Like, I understand if somebody's working and they turn on small appliances or whatever from work when they leave, and then when they get home, their food is cooked. But what happens if it burns or there's a problem? Well, then your commute is, my house is burning while it's supposed to be cooking my dinner.
Oh, yeah. John, I was an 80s, 90s kid. Born in 75. So
Baby Bob was on Barney.
I grew up more so in the 80s than the 90s. In the 90s, I was a late teen.
Okay, I have nightmares of moving machines, crazy
early
lady
adult.
talking. Thanks.
My oldest kid was born in 1998.
Lippy, I do have the Google here, but I can turn it off. All I gotta do is unplug it. The vacuum cleaner, I have it, but I don't use it very often because I have to be in the house and kind of babysit it. I'd rather just do it myself. So
Can Squatch. I don't know if I said that right. I like it though. No, I was class of 93 because of where my birthday fell in November, which is coming up, by the way. I started kindergarten at 4 years old. For returning your homestead. Hey, brother Don.
She paid the car dealer to take the big screen GPS thing out of my SUV and put the standard in. Like she had a CD player put in, I bet, like an old style.
Okay. Class of 81, it's Mac.
Does Alexa do dishes?
Welcome,
no,
Mac.
Amy does dishes. Sometimes Abby. Very, very seldom Brett.
Gossmania says a bunch of Sodom and Gomorrah happening in a. Yeah.
I have a timer on my phone so I don't miss doses.
Does anybody remember why?
I get distracted easily and it helps a lot. Okay.
Why God flooded the world?
To add to that, I have timers on. I have
Hey, Mary
alarms
Beth.
on my phone for when Lippy goes live, when Kate goes live. I have medicine reminders. I have clip the dog's nails reminders. I mean, it's bad, y'all.
You can go straight old school and put a record player in your vehicle. Hell, put a live band in the back.
8-track.
That's what somebody said. 8-track.
Mhm.
John did.
I still have a CB just in case.
Patty says I'm a year older than her Sam
The
is.
stock radio put in. Buddy has the big screen smart thing in a wooden box and plays it in the wood shop.
No, that's funny.
Even took the cameras out. And see, I like my smart car. I say smart car. It plugs into my phone, and I can attach my GPS from my phone to
Michigan Daffodil.
my screen.
My mom had 8-track. I think they were still. When did cassettes
I'm not saying
come out?
Well, he's
Like when did things transition from
Only
8-tracks
he's
to
old, though.
cassettes? Because I remember 8-tracks
I do too.
from when I was a kid.
But my mom had
I
a
think they were a
player.
little older technology.
My mom had a player, and we had a record player. We used to play. I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus on the
8-track
no on the record.
record. I had a little record player when I was a kid.
No, this one wasn't little. It was a full like it was.
Well, we had those too.
It was older than dirt, but it still worked.
But I had like.
And every
this
once in a
little
while, when my
box
brother would
record
jump
player.
on the floor really hard, it would go,
Yeah.
and it would get stuck because it was a little groove in the.
I remember having a cassette. Oh, was it the late 70s? Okay. A big troll. Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah, records, vinyls. We call them records. Are part of my childhood. I mean, they were older technology, obviously,
I
but
used to record off the radio with a cassette tape.
me too. Me too. I'd wait for the top 8 at 8 on Bayou 104, and I would record
Okay, I'm not
because those were
my
the
memory sucks.
those were the best songs of that day. .33s and .45s. I remember playing them at different speeds because I thought that was funny.
What?
Some records would play at 33 RPMs. Some would play at 45 RPMs. That's what the numbers mean. And
Oh,
some
is
were
that what
78.
those little dolls are?
Some were 78s. So the
Have you
record,
ever, have you ever
the
heard
label.
the Smurf theme song on record?
No.
In fast speed? It is great.
On the decal on the record, it would tell you what speed to play it at.
Oh.
Or sometimes they would have like the different size hole in the middle, and that would tell.
Okay,
I'm
we
doing
were
the-
kids and
I'm-
these things were old, and we had on and off, and this little dial with a bunch of little switches or little positions, and we would just figure it out.
New calendar app called Calendly. You can coordinate all the channels, sub schedules. Wait, are you talking about YouTube? Like live stream schedules? Is that what you're talking about? Squatch.
Wow, I gotta write that down.
Oh, reel to reel. Oh, I remember my dad having some of those home movies. Then you'd have to like pull down the projector
film,
screen.
yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Speed it up, it sounded like Chipmunks. Yeah.
Yeah,
My mom actually
And
had
we
a
watched-
Chipmunks
yeah, we did
record, and that was really hilarious in fast speed.
I think it was the Smurfs. It might have been Charlie Brown or something. I don't remember. But in really fast speed, it sounded like the Chipmunks.
I remember, okay, so I have experience with records and 8-tracks, a little bit with 8-tracks, not much. I remember seeing an 8-track player and like plugging
Is
the
it
thing
8-track?
in. 8-track.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that because there was like it would play 8 songs, 8 tracks? Is that why? I'm not even sure.
See,
Is
I
that
never
was-
knew if it was 8 or A.
Oh, well, like when I really started getting into music, cassettes were popular, so I started a collection of cassettes, and I had a cassette player and the dual cassette player, and I was able to like copy them, and Mama Bear said yes. Okay, and so does Jerusha.
Yeah, you thought you were cool. I have videos to prove otherwise.
Well, okay, and we also had this little
You were a
battery
dork.
operated radio
You turned your brother into a beanbag.
that I've been a creative videographer for a long time. So we had this little cassette player, battery operated, and
Wow.
we
What?
had cassettes. It
My
would
first
record.
computer had a cassette player.
It would record voices. So Brady and I, my brother, we'd run around. We'd just like hit record and record whatever. Then we started burping into it, and that got hilarious for little kids. I mean, what I say, little kids. We're like early teens and preteens. So it was hilarious for little boys.
Wow. Lori said, remember Columbia House records you order like
Yes.
20 for a penny?
I think everybody scammed Columbia House too.
No, not everybody.
I had a fake persona and a second Columbia House account. Commodore 64. I had what was called Intellivision.
Reel-to-reel
And that was
music tape.
handed down to me.
Hmm.
That was back in the Atari days.
And Joy said, you're telling the age now.
Mm-hmm. But I had a Walkman.
We were
and then
supposed to be talking about homeschooling.
Well, we're talking about childhood now. We're talking about enriching childhood. It's the same page. We're on the same page. Okay. So yeah, I had a Discman,
You keep
and
talking
then like they really didn't
put
have
your age out
very
there.
good anti-skip technology back then, so it wasn't all that great. Yeah, Pac-Man, Combat, yeah, all that good stuff. And when going to play outside and going for a walk and going to play baseball with your buddies was life instead of like we do nowadays. Which, yeah, it's bad for adults, but it's really bad for kids that their brains aren't fully developed yet.
What does that do?
Okay, so essentially,
Son had a CD player the other day and asked what it was. Oh, that's great. You remember the cassette tape, or excuse me, it was like a cassette, but it had a wire coming out of it, and you plug your CD player into it, and it would like play the CD through the car's tape deck. Had that too. Mom gave me a toy. It was a shovel and said, "Go outside and shovel snow." Yeah, well, we don't have snow. Well, I say that. Things are changing. But, we're down in Southwest Louisiana where there's not much, almost never snow. Almost never. Did we have paper encyclopedias? We did. I was. What's that most popular one? Britannica, I think it was. We had a set. Britannica, yeah. Had to buy Reader's Digest, so no Columbia record deals for me. I had at one point I had a subscription to TV Guide. Things were not always at our fingertips like they are today. Remember the Yellow Pages? Rural phone books. You had to actually look up somebody's phone number to get a hold of them.
Hey, I'm just telling you, I'm not giving you my opinion because I don't want my opinion to sway your opinion.
I know, I'm just saying. It's not gonna be that.
A typewriter. Whoa! My typewriter teacher in high school had a reel-to-reel music player. He played music during our class. That's another thing. Typing class. I did typing class on a very early electric typewriter. That's the bird clock. It's 8 o'clock here. I remember when I first heard about WWW, I thought they were nuts. Yeah, I remember that too in '98, around the time that Cheyenne, my oldest daughter, was born. That's about the time that I got my first, I say my first computer, my first modern computer, to be able to, get online, and oh my God, the internet has changed so much. There's a website that people talk about. I haven't visited it, but it's something to do. They call it the Wayback Machine, and like you can go back and you can look at um, older websites and stuff. And I remember Yahoo being the big deal instead of Google like it is nowadays. And Ask Jeeves. Learned to type on a manual. I owned I think it was given to me maybe an old manual typewriter. AOL, yeah. Oh, the sound, the internet sound. Oh, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Listen up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hang up the phone, Mom. I'm trying to use the internet.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh, good old days. That sound gives me nightmares. I Yeah, as far as video games, the ones that I really the game systems that I really got into, I had the old Nintendo, the regular Nintendo, and my friend down the road had a Sega. It wasn't even a Genesis. Friend down the road the other way had a Genesis. That was a little later. That was the next generation of this. The Sega Master System was the original Sega, I think. Um, Wrestling. No, that's used to be WWF. Now it's WWE because the World Wildlife Federation sued them for the letters. Yeah. Mayberry, welcome. The smell of dittos runoffs. That's what they were called with the old purple, like purple bled out, like smeared kind of. Yeah. Oh man, I love the smell of that stuff. That makes me think of kindergarten. And there was these particular, um, like scratch and sniff.
Markers.
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about stickers.
Oh yeah.
A particular one, like they had like popcorn and fresh cut grass, and one was a berry, like a raspberry looking thing. Christian, welcome. Sued. Wait, what are we talking about?
Probably the WWE thing.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, the World Wildlife Federation sued the World Wrestling Federation for the WWF call sign, letters, whatever abbreviation. So now that's why it's WWE now, World Wrestling Entertainment. And then ate some, and then someone invented puke favorite. My buddy got me with that one morning. I used to work with him, so I'd go to his house, and then we would go off the jobs. We were contractors at the time. This was my friend John who passed away, and oh, he got me one morning. He says, "Try this jelly bean." So I'm like, he said, what does it taste like?" I don't know. And then he goes, "Booger." It's like, what are you doing, man? That's not even cool. It's some Harry Potter jelly beans. Yeah. Yeah. That's what Michigan Daffodil just sent me a private message, and it says, "I wonder what the part of my brain that used to store people's phone numbers is doing now." Yeah, remember when we had to remember people's phone numbers, or else we couldn't call them. What did you hit your shin?
No, she pinched herself in the thing.
Oh, Abby.
Golly.
Abby folded up a wooden TV tray and pinched her finger.
This one.
It's okay. You can cuss. It's okay. I'll mute it.
No, you won't. Because I want that recorded.
The smell of white paste. I remember
Yeah,
the kid who would eat it too.
She's okay, but yeah.
Oh yeah, there you
go. Now they invented fart spray. World's going to hell. What does Cheyenne say?
Public payphones. Cheyenne? What?
About the spray. What is Cheyenne? Cheyenne and Bo invented their own spray.
Oh yeah, Cheyenne and Bo. They when they hear something questionable, Cheyenne and Bo is our daughter and her boyfriend. They say, grab the incest spray. Suck it up, it's only a flesh wound, says Mac. Abby? Mac said, suck it up, it's only a flesh wound.
Oh.
Oh. I need to send you a picture of that, Mac.
I bet he felt that all the way in Mississippi too.
There was we went out on the fire truck the other day to do we're doing the Fill the Boot for MDA. It's a benefit. We're collecting money for the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
Well, I'm sure you came up with new stories.
The captain that I was working with.
He said, I saw that.
There was a phone booth, not a booth, but like the little enclosure hung on a wall, and there was like the cable was coming out of it, but there was like the receiver had been ripped off apparently, and he grabbed it and there was like 3 stray wires. He's like, hello? Being weird.
That's the finger she smashed. So yeah, my town still has payphones. Really?
Wow.
Roanoke used to have one in front of the
post office.
No, in front of the CenturyLink building.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But okay. Nobody ever used the payphone because it was always full of wasp nests.
Wow.
So it hurt to make a call.
Oh, yikes.
I don't know how many people, because like the train used to stop right there. That was the only switch point between Lake Charles and Lafayette, which is pretty good distance.
Right.
And the conductors and stuff would get off the train or whatever, and they would take a break and they would go to the little store, and there were several of them that would use the phone. We'd sit at the store and watch the phone to see how many people got stung in a day.
Oh, jeez.
It was great.
Things have changed so much, and that was only, let's see, probably around 1960 is when they put in the interstate system, in the 60s, I believe. Maybe somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on that.
I don't know.
That's probably about the time that things really started changing as far as travel.
Wow. There's a tiny town in my county that has no cell signal, so they have a free payphone so you can call for help if you break down. That's where you go to get murdered.
Have a good night, Big Lake.
That's the town's like murder mysteries are made in.
What if you can't get service or a battery died? Yeah. At the fire department, we still use like the alphanumeric pagers, but that's to receive like information on a run. It'll tell us the address and nature of the call and stuff.
They couldn't put that on an iPad?
Well, yeah, but that's just one way of receiving. Yeah.
Because
I don't ever carry it. I listen to the announcement. And 9 times out of 10, I've been at that truck for so long. 9 times out of 10, I know where I'm going, or I'll punch it in my phone and look at the map, like Google Maps. Respect is just about gone. Oh wow, you know, respect for yourself.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot less nowadays. We unfortunately had to go to Walmart today, and like there's no
Nobody's
common
farted
courtesy.
in line,
Like
employees,
nearly,
customers.
like I kind of got close to somebody and I was getting ready to say, "Excuse me," just to be polite, not like "Excuse me," no, just like "Excuse me, sorry," that kind of thing. But I didn't even bother because this woman just trucking right along, never even like gave me any, didn't even give me a side eye, nothing, nothing.
Even the employees, I almost got ran over by an employee.
You could expect stuff like that in a big, very populated city, I guess, like New York. I don't know, never been there, but like if you're running across people all day long, you ain't got time to tell people hi or be courteous to them. I guess I don't know, but here, like it's not that populated. You can be courteous to each other, and then some of it too, like just it's the the culture of the area, I suppose. Because the Walmart we were at today, we call it Murder Mart because people have been
people have been murdered there.
People have been unalived there.
Exactly. It's easier to be nice than not. We went out to eat today. Just me and him. We went and did a few little errands, and we went to eat, and of course we went to Walmart because we had to get a few groceries. But you'd be surprised at the look on people's faces. They look stunned when you hold the door open.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I understand I'm a lady and men are supposed to open the door for, whatever. But I held the door open for a group of men that were coming in as we were coming out. And he just looked at me like, wow, she really just did that. You could have said thanks, but okay.
No, Christian, no, the fire truck it's not a CB. A CB stands for citizen band. It's a closed circuit radio. But yeah, we have that. Of course we have that.
I try to hold the door open. Yeah. If somebody's coming.
Oh yeah, we went to lunch today at our favorite Chinese restaurant, LA Star, and the waitress she kept coming back and forth to the table, and she was like, she'd hang out for a second, and then she'd move along, and I got the feeling like she wanted to say something, and then she kind of does this because, and I realized she was reading my arm. I can't really. Okay, that's upside down, but oh shit. Sorry. Okay, that's upside down. So if you turn your TV upside down right now. Anyway, she's looking at my arm like she's like, firefighter? Like, oh yeah, that means firefighter.
Thank God it says what it's supposed to.
And she's like, oh yeah, you are? I was like, yeah, I drive for the city, Anyway, so that I think that's what it was. She kind of like wanted to strike up a conversation about it, but it took her a second to get the nerve.
Yeah, she was hesitant. A neighbor here has a 3-year-old grandson who lives holding the door for us ladies. See, that's awesome. Teaching kids when they're young to be courteous, and it shouldn't be just young men, but young girls too. Be courteous to each other. Be kind to one another. Smile and say hello. You don't know whose day you're making by doing something like that.
Right.
EMS where hubby
Well, actually, Michigan daffodil. Most everything not just people. Most.
Anne Marie said, "Wait, put your arm back up."
Yeah,
I was putting my TV upside down.
Not just people, but most everything relies on tech and the internet nowadays. Like the radios we use for communications for the fire department, that system relies on the internet now. The CAD system, I forget what that's called. It's computer aided dispatching, maybe. I'm not even sure, but that's on the internet. Everything is internet. Not only your cell phone, but also like your landlines. The system uses the internet nowadays.
Oh boy.
Radio, television.
Mm-hmm.
It's all
everything is digital.
It's all digitized and uses the internet. I don't know if the archaic systems that don't use the internet even exist anymore. Everything goes down if the
new
internet
fiber network, even 911 doesn't work if it goes down. Yeah.
Everything relies on the internet nowadays.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But I mean, and some things are good, but everything, like, it can be good for some things, but it can also be used in a bad way. Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
All right, let's see.
I'm happy to be here, so I'm smiling. I try to make, even if I'm having a bad day, I try to smile if I see people. I try to be courteous, say hello, good morning, good afternoon. I get those mixed up sometimes. It makes for great conversation. But I mean, I try to be polite when talking, when coming across people, even if I don't know them.
I saw a quote. I forget who shared it on Facebook. I think it was Big Bear. I think it was Jason. It said, "You may be the only Bible someone reads today."
Where's Jason? People overseas say American has phony smiles and happiness. But sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. There's some days that I don't feel like doing a live stream on Thursday nights or on Wednesday nights, whatever it may be. And I've just had a really long day and I'm exhausted and I'm just not energetic. And I'm telling you, the difference is we will sit here and the minute the live goes on, sometimes you got to kind of like make yourself get going. But once you get into the conversation and you get into it with people that and
I love it.
It makes the whole day worth whatever aggravation we had to deal with.
And sometimes just like being nice to someone that you don't like isn't fake. It's maturity.
Well, yeah. Oh, it got really quiet.
Oh, I need to play a cricket sound.
No, you don't. Say 45 sugar.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not following the political scene as much as I was because, oh my God, that's a heavy weight to carry.
It is. It causes some stress.
But I do like to pay attention,
We miss lives when the grands are here. We do. Oh, well, of course, because spending time with your grandkids or your children or your family is more important than a live stream.
Well, for sure.
Kate would message me every once in a while. I won't make the live tonight because I'm going to take care of my mom, or mom and dad need me for something. There, no explanation needed.
By all means. My feelings are not hurt if you put your family or your, I say real life, like in-person life before this live stream.
Right.
Please, by all means.
I mean, there's times that we have to skip live streams because, or postpone or whatever, because, life happens, be alert but not engulfed. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. Like, so like this Facebook short, YouTube short, Facebook reel. They're the same thing, just different platforms. So I posted the same little
I
short
definitely
video.
understand, Libby.
The same little short video. Yesterday we made red beans and rice. Little 9-second video clip. I posted it on YouTube and I posted it on Facebook. On YouTube, I think it's sitting at like 40 something views right now. And on Facebook, it's at 4 almost 500 views. So, I mean, it's just, I think YouTube is just so saturated now with content. It's just,
Well,
it's crazy how many.
but there's people like me too. I watch YouTube with a purpose.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, Facebook is
I
more
go to
like
YouTube. I don't really
scrolling.
search
Yeah,
YouTube
that's true too.
for just random videos. I'm searching, how to do this, how to do that, or I'm going to Lippy's channel to watch a video on her cleaning
Right.
supplies, and which I have not watched yet, but I will. It's on my list. I haven't made the time for it, but it is on my list to do. I may have time to do it while he's at work the next
what
week.
you're saying is people would watch us more if we put up content
Probably.
with a purpose.
Yeah.
We suck. we get so busy.
But there's a lot of people that don't do YouTube for the little shorts.
Right.
Facebook they watch because, like you, they sit there and watch one after the other and annoy their wife.
I do really enjoy these live streams though, and we have stuck with this live stream schedule, and it's really the highlight of my week.
But we do need to work on some videos.
Yeah, we both do. We both have a lot of purpose to share. That quote Jason posted was from a famous.
We're gonna do
preacher.
a video, and the first part of my video is gonna be, "Hey Lippy, look, I made a video," and then go off into our trailer. Yeah.
It was 31 overnight in Southwest Oklahoma. Well,
Shorts drive me nuts, actually.
fifth night in a row. That's pretty close to what we were today, Mayberry, in Southwest Louisiana.
Yeah. It's going to be that way again tomorrow. And then we're going to slowly warm back up. I think our lows are going to be in the 50s again, which I love. I love that. That's comfortable. Yeah. I don't have to run the heater. I don't have to run the air conditioner. Yeah. During the day, it's, in the mid 70s.
It should be amazing.
It gets a little warm.
The weather should be amazing next week for Lippy's visit.
Yeah.
Lippy's coming next week, in case you didn't hear.
Scream it next time. Don't. Exact temps. Let me look. Well, okay, this is gonna
predicted temps.
This is gonna be.
Well, see,
Wednesday.
They predicted on down to only 37 this morning, and it was actually 33-ish.
75 and 50. 40% chance of rain on the Wednesday, which that may change. That says morning showers too. And then the Thursday will be high of 77, low of 56. So it'll be perfect.
Buddy says I'm praying for y'all already. I'm considering getting on TikTok.
That's a good question.
I have not decided for sure.
Why has no one been talking about drought along the Mississippi River states?
We are in a drought.
We are definitely in a drought. The Mississippi River is drying up. The Atchafalaya Basin is drying up.
So if you guys know, if you've ever been to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to the USS Kidd, which is a battleship which is docked along the bank of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge side, it's normally it's dry docked, but it's still sitting in the water. Right now, it's like the water is, you can walk all the way around the USS Kidd. I saw pictures of that today.
It's bad.
It's crazy. I also heard that it's affecting it's affecting the economy and the supply chain, in that the barges cannot fill. You can't fill each barge as much as you were before, because
actually, I think that's getting worse. Some of
shallow.
them aren't even able to go in.
So that's creating the need for more barges, which means more demand for diesel. I think it's diesel that they run on, that the tugboats or whatever run on. And
yeah, news tonight says barges can't get up anymore.
More of a carbon output. But by the way, as far as the climate change stuff goes, here's what I think about the climate change. We have too much damn concrete, too much cities, not enough plants. That's my own. So if humans are affecting the climate, which I believe we are to some degree,
we are more than cow farts.
Stop cutting down trees and building skyscrapers.
Stop concrete and everything. Yeah. It's about $4.50 here for diesel, I believe. But yeah, we're in a drought. The pond here is probably a foot or more low.
And I can say that about the concrete with certainty, because I can be here at my homestead and on a hot summer day, and it's hot, but it's bearable. I can deal with it. But you go into the city where there's concrete all around you, it's like
an oven.
It's like the climate is trying to murder you.
It was 80 years today. Friday we get rain finally. I'm hoping you guys get some rain, because it's been pretty dry on your end. But it's dry here. We've had a little bit of rain with the front, but it wasn't near enough. We maybe got an inch of rain, and the ground sucked that up in about 20-30 minutes.
TikTok is a magnetic pit. I can't do it. Tried 3 times. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm enjoying making the Facebook reels. I don't know.
I don't know. Oh. See, I have to psych myself up to make a video.
Oh, but these reels that I'm doing, I'm not even in any of them. So
even still, though, I mean, I have to really work myself up and think about what I'm gonna say and what I'm not gonna say, and how many times I say and stutter over my words, and
I can hit it.
And then the camera comes on and everything goes.
That's why it's better just to turn it on and start talking. At some point, you're going to get comfortable, and the words will flow, and you'll be all right.
And if they don't,
and the ums and the uhs and the awkward silences, like that, you can edit all that out. This is live, and you can do that.
And sometimes I sound like a blubbering idiot.
And that's okay. That's okay. People still show up. You got 40 thumbs up for sounding like a blubbering idiot.
Good night, Patty. Love you guys.
Francine, welcome.
Me a blubbering idiot.
Tomatillos for salsa verde.
Turn on and talk. Or be me and
Warren,
and
hello.
to turn on the camera.
Oh, by the way, Warren Lewis and Miss Lippy, I don't know if anybody else has, but they have ordered Broussard Homestead or Homestead Brew from Bayou Mud. Coffee. Was that what the? There was a spider trying to make a nest in my ear.
Seriously.
I don't know. Felt something. Anyway, Get yours today.
Wow.
So
Okay.
freshly roasted coffee. Oh, you got it. You received it already. Awesome.
Couldn't you upload your reels or shorts to all platforms?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
you can.
What do you call a mama cow who's just given birth? Decaffeinated.
Decaffeinated.
Oh,
Wait, who was that?
Mama Bear.
All right. Love it. Mama Bear.
It's not about humans. A volcano blowing changes weather, and so does earthquake. Everything
So
changes
does the sun.
Yeah.
This year, this
Oh, he
calendar
made his
year,
first cup tonight. That's awesome.
beautiful.
Isn't it good? Isn't it really good? It's a smooth, bold flavor. I like it.
Summer came early and winter came early, about a month, both.
Yeah. Our seasons have been changing about a month ahead of what they normally do.
What does
And
it mean?
I looked it up the other day. Our first average frost date for our area is usually December 1st. And I say usually. Sometimes we get like a week or two early. So mid-November, end of November, something like that.
That's the link to order the Homestead Brew. It's a good friend of mine, David, who he's got his own little
I
roasting
realized
machine.
just now I didn't change my shirt.
And I believe in his products, so we worked together and we made a blend for us to put our name on, and you'll find it there.
He gets the raw coffee beans and he roasts them, and he can grind them or leave them whole beans. Oh man, his setup is pretty amazing.
If you choose to.
And it smells fantastic in there.
Let's see. I can share.
The more you get in your own head, the worse the video sounds. Just talk normal.
You're right.
Yeah, and I do. I swear it's like, I don't know. It's like anxiety in my brain.
So this is Bayou Mud's website. And let's see, is that a link? No, it's not. But here it is, right here. Right there on the site. And you can, Miss Lippy had some issues with being able to pay. There was some trouble.
Lippy worked out all the kinks for everybody. That's what happened.
What it was, David was not accepting major credit cards at the time. And then when he realized what a demand there would be for the Homestead Brew, he fixed it to where he can accept major credit cards now to make the paying process a whole lot easier.
I absolutely hate the sound of my own voice. Exactly.
Where's that?
Oh, Patty said it's time to trim your ear hair, Britt.
What?
The spider thing.
Oh. I was like, where's the ear cam? How'd you know?
Wow.
Yeah, so he's got all sorts of stuff. You don't necessarily have to get the Homestead blend, Homestead Brew. You can get gift cards now. He just added that. There's Uganda Southern Sunrise espresso. There's no X in espresso.
Oh, the Ethiopian stuff is what he gave us to try too.
Yeah, we tried that one too. That one's good. Brazil is your normal like Colombian coffee. So
Lippy did Venmo, but Lippy had some issues, and thanks to Lippy, we've worked out. I think we've worked out all the bugs in David's website. So he was able to work with her and fix everything that went wrong.
Lauren,
and
I'll pass that along. I didn't realize that. I will sure pass that along.
Warren, what you can do is he has an options comment section, and you can put in there whole beans, not ground, and he'll do them that way.
So it's not actually like
No, I don't know why he doesn't have a
Clicker.
toggle.
I don't know. But I do have to work in the morning. We have 40 thumbs up. If we could boost that right at the end here, that would be awesome. If you haven't given us a thumbs up yet and you have enjoyed yourself here tonight, please do so. I have to work tomorrow and Friday, so I'll be at the firehouse for 48 hours.
So I
46? I'm showing. I see 40. Okay. 46 it is.
I'm going to have 2 days of peace and quiet to get a bunch of stuff done.
Let's see.
Did you just mute it?
Yeah. No, I didn't. I wanted to make sure we didn't hear this. Okay, I'm showing 49 now. Yours didn't update for some reason.
Because my computer's being slow.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Oh.
What?
Oh, wait.
Oh, 51. Sweet.
Patty. There was Patty and several, there was a couple others. And
So
we're
remember, guys, if you
asking
could-
about the links.
Oh, yeah.
The links to the containers
Yeah,
that we posted on Facebook.
Patty Tinker's wife, are you still here? We posted a picture on Facebook of some containers that we use here in the kitchen.
That's the link of the ones I bought at Walmart.
Some dry storage containers.
It's airtight storage, food storage containers.
Yeah. So, and Miss Patty for sure was interested in the links for that. So Amy collected those links up for you.
Okay, those are the ones I bought from Amazon. There's 2 different ones. It was 2 different sets that I got. The set that I got from Walmart, I couldn't find the actual set online. I don't know if they're doing them in store anymore. It's been a little while since I picked them up. I like them. I like the airtight containers.
I like them too. Putting our stuff on display like that is nice.
I picked some up at I got some on sale at Amazon, the second set.
No, you do not.
Thought they were the same size.
That's not a vacuum container. That's just airtight.
Right. They're a little bit smaller, but they ended up working out great because the medium container it holds like a quart.
So we can show what we're talking about.
Okay.
For anybody who didn't see them on Facebook.
You can get the sugar container. That's one of the bigger ones. That's brown sugar, but that'll work.
All right, so there's a couple different ones here. Now this one is the Better Homes and Gardens from Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
And I say these are the larger ones. There's this one, there's one a little taller and one a little taller than that.
Yeah, but
different sizes.
The difference in the size here.
The footprint, basically. And they have larger ones at Walmart on this. This is the size A footprint. Yeah. Size B footprint is a little bit bigger. And then size C footprint is like oblong, I want to say.
It's more of a rectangle, right.
Yeah. But they do not.
And all the A's stacked together, all the B's stacked together. So it was pretty neat.
That's really washed out. You can't even see. It's too bright. But there's like a little flip up thing here that releases this gasket inside here.
I'll show you what my lights can do.
And then you fold it down like that, and then like it just.
No try. Better?
Better one. Better two.
Stop.
And then, yeah, so these are Sherry Stevens. Cool. Oh, you have these? Awesome.
I love
a bunch of those. And then these are the smaller ones that we got that she just ordered from.
Yeah, I ordered them from
Amazon.
Amazon. When I got the box, I was thinking, oh man, these are tiny. This holds a little more than a pint.
A little more than.
Yeah, I think this one is the one that holds a pint, a little more than a pint. And the other
again,
one
the height varies.
The other one holds a little more than a quart. I think it's 6 cups and 3 cups.
And then this one also, same concept.
The same concept, they're just slightly different.
Actually, this one seals better than the other one.
It does.
Yeah. Night, Mama Bear.
Oh, and look, the little ones.
Yeah, we're gonna have to end here shortly.
You didn't bring the little bitty one.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. I like the containers, man. Let's see.
Let's see. This one is celery powder. That's homemade celery powder, by the way.
We have, hold that up.
See the different sizes.
Large, medium, small. So it's cool. And they all stack on each other.
Oh, hey, Joe.
It's
I'll see you there.
Joe's been working on firewood, which I've been passing his number around, his information around on Facebook.
Yeah,
Because
so
there was
if
quite
you're
a few
local
people.
to Southwest Louisiana and you're in the market for firewood, look up Joe Gautreaux on Facebook. Pro Screen
Or on YouTube,
Joe.
he's Joe, father of Lawrence and not Lawrence.
Yeah, so that's what we've got.
I do. I like the small ones. They work great for seasonings. I've got celery powder in this one. But they do. They work really well. I like them.
Don't flip them upside down like that. Now you gotta rinse that whole top.
Oh, rinse it off. We've been using gallon glass jars. I need smaller. See, I had mine in jars. Lots and lots and lots of jars. But I want the jars for canned goods. So oh, Lippy's gotta go too. Brett left me. But yeah, these are awesome. I've been using them for different stuff, mainly for like my homemade seasoning mixes and stuff, my cream of whatever soups. Have a great night, Miss Lippy, and we will see you next week in person. And I think as soon as Brett gets back, we're going to close because I don't know how to do this. I would have a Lippy moment. Well, while we're waiting on Brett, is there any prayer requests? Because I don't have hardly anything on my list. I'm going with goodies. Well, I'm sure we're going to find some goodies for you to take home too. I know I need to work on the strawberry plants and get those going. You ready?
I did.
Definitely will. And just leave your prayer requests in the chat. And I will definitely write them all down.
Warren says he's having back pain. I know the feeling.
You have old people problems.
Don't talk to Warren that way.
I wasn't talking to Warren. I was talking to you.
For Henry's fiance.
Okay.
Francine's husband, Billy. Safe travels for Miss Lippy. Michigan elections and schools. Yeah, remember November 8th is coming up. And
for our entire country.
Yeah, remember what they did to us over the past couple years. Make them pay.
Well, remember that your vote counts. You actually have to go out and make the vote in order to make your vote count.
That's right.
So don't sit home and expect changes to happen if you're not part of the change.
That's right. So many times we hear, when are they going to do something? Well, who's they? We are. We are they.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And each vote matters. It matters a lot. So.
And we also vote with our dollars. So spend wisely.
Yep.
Next week we will be back on Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and
We will
Miss
have
Lippy
a
will be here.
special visitor.
So that's going to be, you don't want to miss that one. That one's going to be,
And Brett will be off the
probably-
next day so that we can really get silly. We can get all wired up and
that one may not be safe for work.
very important that we all get out and vote this election. Things need to get better than they are going. Exactly. Yep. Yep.
Both,
Do your
Well-
research and vote for the lesser of two evils. That sometimes that's all you can do.
and it's we're not only voting for people, we're voting for amendments. So make sure
Yeah.
that you read those amendments and understand what a yes vote and what a no vote means, because sometimes they word those things where a no vote means yes, and
Yeah.
they do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
so do a little research and make sure you're voting for what you believe in.
Right. All right, guys, we will see you next Thursday night.
Hope you all have a wonderful night, amazing week. Until next week, Thursday night. Good night and God bless.
Bye, guys.